one white girl in my street in Congo called
Wow.
Rafaella,
Yeah.
the daughter of a doctor, Italian doctor. Her
Yeah.
mom was black, but dad was white.
Yeah.
When Rafaella came out in the street, the whole street will follow her.
Yeah.
Rafaella. She does this with her hair. Everybody does it. If she does this. If she stop, we all stop.
Hey!
If she run, we all run. So,
welcome back to Glaspod. This is episode 19. Wow, we have moved so fast. My name is Rachel and I'm here with my co-host
George.
And today we have an amazing guest here with us today. Everybody welcome Rudy King Bantu.
Yes.
On today's episode we are going to learn a lot. Today we are going to be inspired a lot today, so I dare you to just stay tuned and catch up with everything. How is everybody doing today?
Yeah, doing very good, very good. Right. Thank you so much for inviting me to your podcast. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here, and I look forward to the things we're going to talk about.
Amazing. Yes. Yeah, we thank you so much for accepting our invitation to come and have a chat with us today. Welcome to the community of Glaspod.
Thank you.
George,
yes.
How are you? Before we dive into getting to know Rudy, how are you doing? How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Good.
My club is doing great. So.
Right. Oh, Arsenal. Do you like football as well?
I do like football.
Yes.
I'm not like specific with a team.
Yes.
But I would say I've always been like a Barcelona fan.
Oh, we are sorry for you.
And Glasgow support like Celtic.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Do you support Celtic as well?
YG.
Okay. So here's an Arsenal fan, if you can tell.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Yes.
By the surrounding, you can tell that
right
he is so much into. He dived into the soul.
Oh.
That is where he's residing.
I've got some friends that are Chelsea fans out there, so.
They are not
guys
doing
are
great.
You're gonna clash.
Yes.
So are you doing really well, like Arsenal at the moment?
But we're alright.
Last time I think you lost and you disappeared.
Oh.
He was quiet. It was not the outcome I was expecting, because we would have seen him on WhatsApp, WhatsApp status and Instagram. But
I've disappeared since, right?
He disappeared, and I'm like, something went wrong.
It takes it out of you. Because there is other teams that will come and get you.
Right.
That's true.
That's good. So, Rudy, we just want to know a little bit about yourself. If you could just tell us just who is Rudy King Bantu?
Oof. So, my name is Rudy Mbunzama. I'm Congolese, born and bred in Democratic Republic of Congo.
Amazing.
In the city of Kinshasa.
Right.
And I've moved to Scotland when I was about 14 years old.
Oh, wow.
So I've been to
I
Scotland.
want to ask how old you are.
I can tell, because I'm always proud of
You're not like the women. Because we don't like telling our ages. Usually men are always okay with that, but it's always
I like the
women.
fact that I'm 37 years old.
Amazing.
Like
you don't look like 37, by the way.
Thank you. And I've been in Scotland for 22 years.
Amazing.
Yes.
So this is literally your home.
Yes, literally my home. Although I want to one day go back to Democratic Republic of Congo and build something huge.
Yes.
But Scotland is my home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm a dancer, choreographer, community leader, and entrepreneur.
Amazing.
That's how I like to put it.
Yeah.
I'm very into community, creativity, music, dance. Dance is one of my stronghold.
Yeah.
So it's through dance that I managed to tap into all the other things that I'm doing right now. But I've made my household name in Scotland as king of the dance floor.
Yes.
Nice.
I've been dancing for 20 years straight.
Yeah.
inspiring and influencing by dancing in the street.
Yeah.
Going out, dancing in the street, Buchanan Street.
Yes.
I've been doing that for years.
I've never met you. I should have met. I would have joined in the dance.
Yeah.
I have a few moves here and there. Like,
Yeah.
Right now we have a massive dance industry in Scotland.
Yeah.
But when I started dancing, it was not like that.
right.
It was very, very shadowed,
Yeah. I
where
can
you
imagine.
didn't know where to find hip hop or
Yeah,
break dancing.
yeah.
They were there, but you could not find it. Just like today, there is so many things, but you can't really
You
find
can't
it.
really
Yeah.
find them. Yes.
So how I got into dancing was as an escape
Yes.
instead of how you be influenced by dance. The escape was finding a place to belong, because when I first moved into Scotland, it was insane how trying to integrate into the community.
Yeah, and I can imagine with that. Sorry to cut you short. With Scotland, it by that time it must have been predominantly white. It had very few Africans or Caribbeans living here.
Yes, there were Indians,
Yeah.
Pakistanis.
Yeah.
Like Indians are
But
everywhere.
yes,
They're like our brothers.
yes,
Yes.
The
Here you go
Nigerian
again.
brothers.
true.
Yeah.
But the blacks, African,
Yeah.
there was no loads,
Yeah.
or it was just like early days for it.
Yes.
I would say around 2000 or 2002 would be like early days for like
Yeah.
more blacks coming.
Yeah.
And we got to face the reality of living in Scotland, where there was like racism was insane.
Yeah.
There was that sense of not knowing how to go on about your daily life, because you were afraid that you would get racial slurs or
Yeah.
be attacked, like
Yeah.
the youths were on
Yeah.
attack mode.
Yeah.
And because of that, personally, I had a sense of want to release. You know,
Yes.
I grew up in a very wealthy family in Congo, so I would say my upbringing was very well packaged.
Yes.
So I knew that it was poor areas and all that type of stuff in Congo, underdeveloped, but I was experiencing a total different lifestyle.
Yeah.
So when I left Congo to come to Scotland, it was now trying to experience life again.
Yeah.
Because back home, my father is very wealthy. You know,
Yeah.
he's got it under control.
Yeah.
He's got 2 wives, you know,
Yeah.
one here, one there, and big houses,
Yeah.
cars, and
Yeah.
you under submission.
Yes.
You don't get to live, but you live under.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He had like 11 kids, so we.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's a good
I don't know,
number.
13. I'll say 13. 2 before all of us,
Yeah.
and then 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And if he has others that I don't know about,
There is a possibility. I'm kidding.
yeah. So coming to Scotland,
Yeah.
I felt a sense of wanting to relive again.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I could go outside.
Yeah.
When I was in Congo, I couldn't go outside. Big walls, big doors.
Yeah.
You go out is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't-
African strictness, like parents are very
Yes.
strict as well. So
but when you get a chance now, that's one thing they don't think about. When you get the chance, you want to experience it.
Yes. Yes. That's true.
So coming to Scotland, I wanted to experience people. I've always been a people person back in Congo, so I wanted to experience people. So while experiencing people, I'm experiencing racism with the back. I told the story to primary kids.
Yeah.
There was one white girl in my street in Congo called Rafaella,
Yeah.
the daughter of a doctor, Italian doctor. Her mom was black, but dad was white.
Yeah.
When Rafaella came out in the street, the whole street will follow her.
yeah.
Rafaella. She does this with her hair. You don't do it. If she does this. If she stop, we all stop.
Hey!
If she run, we all run. So the love that we had with Rafaella, being white in Congo, was different. We loved her and everything. But coming to Scotland, I was trying to understand what was that about.
Yeah.
Say, hi, how you doing? Go back to your own country.
I
You're like, hey, what's up? You get, hey.
know. Yeah.
And you're like, yo, what's going on? You're in the park, the kids are like gangs.
Yeah.
When they see young African refugees playing, they come in the park, they take your ball, they kick it away.
Yeah.
Whack! Go back to your own country.
Yeah, that's how they talk.
So it became that when you come down from the flat, you
Yeah.
don't want to go on the park.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
kind of
Where do we
feel
go
as
now?
well. Yeah.
Some lady put on a breakdance workshop for us. She was a community youth worker, April Walker, R.I.P. to her. She's no longer alive.
Yeah.
April Walker. She put on a breakdance workshop for us.
Yeah.
She wanted to give the young asylum seekers and refugees somewhere to be. So breakdancing. I remember a friend of mine, Good Jazz. I'm
Yeah.
still friend with him till today.
Yeah.
Top businessman in the city.
Yeah.
He said, Rudy, there's a breakdance workshop in the back of Torryglen.
Yeah.
I think you'll be good at it. So I remember I was cycling on a bike. And then I said, okay. I went to the back of Torryglen, and then there was a breakdance workshop there. And the teacher, he was spinning on his head.
Ooh.
And when I walked it, I was like, and then that took over. Because I was like, I want to do that. Because trying to fight, trying to hide.
Yes.
When you're riding a bike, you need to ride a certain route, so you don't go a certain route.
Yeah.
You can't walk to go through Asda. You want to go to the back in case you bump into some of these
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
But it was always this anger, you know. And I started by doing flips, so I run up the wall and do flips, you know, like the Matrix.
Yes.
And flip.
Yeah. Yeah.
That took away a little bit of being bullied and being
So you targeted?
targeted.
Yeah.
Because they were like, hey, you
Yeah.
can do backflips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can do. That's the backflip. Oh, hey, do a backflip.
Yeah.
Instead of
Do a backflip.
instead of well, go back to your own country.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
getting do a backflip now.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Because I knew you got them going hyper.
Yeah.
You got them be like, you're cool. Do a backflip or do a
Yeah.
backflip. Now it was do a backflip, do a backflip.
Yeah.
And then that allowed me to walk around Torryglen. I lived in Torryglen at the time. When I started going to breakdance classes and I started learning dance move, I felt like I had superpowers.
Yeah.
It was no more I can do a backflip or trying to play football and, you know, pretend to be Ronaldinho. I didn't know how to play football,
Yeah.
but by pretending, it turned out I was actually good.
Yeah.
And then with breakdancing, I got this extra confidence.
Yeah.
So now it was do a backflip, I'll do a backflip, I'll go into breakdancing.
Yeah, you was
Yeah.
you know you
Yeah.
integrate the two and
Yes, and then
make
they're
it-
like, now they start going big Rudy. Oh, hey, Rudy.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Rudy.
Love it.
Alright.
Love it.
From learning breakdancing,
Yeah.
there was still a search of a tribe.
Yes.
In school, I got the same treatment,
Yeah.
bullied
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
targeted. I was like, I was the only black boy amongst three other black girls in my school. And I was still targeted. The girls were nice to me. They were like, oh, you look like that guy from Save the Last Dance.
And they love that.
They love the cuteness, the good look. You were good looking.
Yeah.
You look like something from the movie. Come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
And
first
also they're inquisitive by that time. Because remember, you are not so many in
Yeah.
Scotland.
Yeah.
So they're also inquisitive. They're saying, okay, he looks like this guy from the movie. But I want to be close to them and just feel.
Yes,
I
yes,
think. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And the boys were hostile.
I know.
Yeah.
So that was why I was trying to tie with the Rafaella idea. I was trying to understand how come I'm just one black boy, and then these boys don't seem to look past the fact that I'm from Africa,
Yeah.
but they keep telling me to go back to where I'm from. I was trying to understand, is this wrong with the blackness?
Yeah.
Because we don't have that from where we come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love white people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Confused. They used to call me ugly, midnight, darky, hooga hooga,
Yeah.
sharp ya monkey,
Yeah.
all these crazy insane names.
Yes.
It did not faze me.
Yeah.
I did not understand it.
Yeah.
I used to tell them we eat monkeys from where I'm from. Oh, you eat monkeys? Oh, you must be a monkey. Da, 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 da. I'm like, we eat crocodiles as well
Yeah.
and turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you eat turtles? You an animal killer. I'm like, when are you an animal killer? Which animal is it that you're supposed to eat or not?
Yeah.
But eventually, with the dancing, I became fearless. Bully goes past my head. Targeting go past my head. I became more confident.
Yeah.
It was like, you can't really crush me.
Mm-hmm.
And I ventured one day in the city center of Glasgow.
Right.
And while I was living in Torryglen and all of these stories I'm telling you guys, I didn't go into the city. I was just in Torryglen, Casimir, Govan Hill, Tic Tac.
Yeah, just as it
Like
is.
even at 15, my mom would buy clothes. So clothes is I love clothes.
Yeah.
I love fashion colors. My father, Ken, I was like that, dressed up.
Yeah.
So when I grew up, I was like, I'll wear this, I'll wear this, I'll wear this, I'll wear that. And I always had that in mind. So I would dress up. My mom would dress me up, but I'll go walking around Torryglen. In that time, they will not bully me because I do backflips.
Yeah,
and
they know you sort of like.
And then I'll go around all the other area, they will know about me because somebody said there's a black boy in Torryglen, da, da, da.
Yeah.
But I could not find black boys or boys like me that dress up like this, that did this.
Yeah.
So I was just black boy amongst Torryglen, moving around.
Yeah.
And I always spotted this one guy that dressed alike, but he looked like he was older. I never seemed to get my hands on him. So that one day I ventured into town with a friend. When I arrived into the city center of Glasgow, we walked up Buchanan Street all the way up to Buchanan Galleries.
Gallery, yeah.
There is a set of stairs,
Yes.
console stairs.
Yeah.
Those stairs was where everything began.
Right.
When I arrived there, it looked like a paradise.
Yeah.
There was black boys, Somalian boys, Congolese boys, Afghan, Arin, mix. They were all dressed
A
up
cocktail
like
of
this.
everything.
They were dressed
Yeah.
up cool, basketball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I used to like actually the style of the 2000s.
Yes, yes.
It was really good, like the R&B style.
Yes.
It was really cool. They need to
Very
bring
nice.
it back.
And I was like, that's my people.
Yeah.
And I was about to go forward. The guy that came with said, don't go over there. If you go over there, the Black Panthers, they'll slap you about. Oh, the Black Panthers.
Who's
It's like,
those?
let's sit over here. So the stair is over there.
Yeah.
And then there's like Virgin Mega Store and all the shops. So we sit in near Sainsbury's, away
Yeah.
from there.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm like, bro, we should go over there. He's like, no, let's just stay over here.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching everybody move. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, you know what? Come,
We're going.
we're going over there.
Yeah.
I arrived in those stairs, and I remember my first encounter with this boy called Sammy Omar. I've said this in a few podcasts.
Yeah.
Sammy Omar, right? Sammy Omar is the founder and CEO of Up to Standard,
Yeah.
which is a music record studio that's in the city of Glasgow.
Right?
Yeah, they nurture musicians. They're like the Graham Daly of Scotland.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean Sammy looked super cool, Air Force. He was like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He had all these girls around him and everybody. And then I was like, alright bro. He goes, alright, what's up? Who are you? Because he was like, nah, you're not, I don't see you around here.
Yeah.
I said, I'm Rudy.
I
He
like
goes, rude boy, yeah? And from that moment,
Yeah.
the hashtag rude boy was attached to me.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he said rude boy.
Yeah.
And I said hi to him, and so I said hi to everyone, and that was me introduced to this new mixed culture.
You were accepted.
There was a group of boys that showed up
Yeah.
after I arrived there with basketball, and when they arrived, everybody was clapping for them.
Yeah.
They were my age, they were cool like me.
Yeah.
That was the Little Panthers. So Black Panthers, prior to me arriving on that town, was a rebellion formed in Sight Hill and Red Road by more refugees like me trying to fight the resistance, which is the racism and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we getting racism, so we're gonna start the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the little brothers, they're like, okay, we are Little Panthers since you guys are Black Panthers.
Yes.
So on that day, I met this new rebellion called Black Panthers
Yeah.
from the group of boys from Side Hill, Red Road. and then the leader pamphlet with the young ones, which were my best friends that I grew up with.
Yeah.
And then when I saw them, I introduced myself to them, and then it was like, I said Rudy again. It was like, yeah, Rudy boy, what you saying? And it was so welcoming.
Yeah.
After that day, I didn't want to spend time in Torryglen.
Yeah.
I didn't want to walk around Castle.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hang around the areas I've been hanging around. I would go to school from Monday to Friday, and I would look forward to Saturday,
Yeah.
so I can get the bus and go into the city center
With your
Amazing.
brothers.
with my brothers.
Yeah.
And over there, we started to hang around. We go to parks. It felt like hip hop culture in the city. There was an under 18 club we went to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It really was like a movie.
Yeah.
This under 18 club was called Trash. Trash, like trash.
Why?
That's why it was called. The building was called the Shack. It got burned down no long ago. Like there's new things built
Yes.
down from Sakaho Street.
Yeah.
But this big massive building used to be called the Shack, and they had a venue called Trash.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's a Paul and Jai. He's still around till now. He was running an under 18 night. If you're 12 and 17, you can come that place dressed up like this and then dance to music, hip hop music,
Yeah.
like a club.
Yeah.
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 So we'll go to this place. There is hundreds of children dressed up. They came from Isco Bride, Ellen's Bride, everywhere around the school. They want to go there.
Right.
Parents were like, you 13, city center, trash, Saturday. Literally.
Right.
5 p.m. till about 9. So we had 6, 7, 8, 9, about 3-4 hours
Yeah.
of dancing. In there, we'll mingle, we meet new friends, we meet girlfriends. We were like tiny adults.
Yes.
We were like, yes. But for me,
Yeah.
I got to meet dancers.
Yeah.
That's where we formed circles.
Yeah.
So me in the Black Panthers and Little Panthers and all that, it was good enough, but you were not really integrating
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you didn't bring something extra.
Yeah.
In that club, that's where I would jump in the circle.
Right.
I do my backflip and my break dancing, and I mingle with more dancers. And then from there, that was us. We started grow up, going into the town dancing. All my friends that grew up with school, we started going into the city, and then we started doing street dancing, where we bring a boombox in the
Yes,
city
yes.
center.
Those are the days.
Like
man.
your story actually seems like it comes out of a movie.
I can picture it in my head.
I'm
Literally.
picturing it because obviously in the 2000s I used to watch all those amazing
Yeah.
movies.
Yes,
like,
yes.
You know, dance.
You've got served.
Yeah, so I can
Yes.
just.
Yeah.
We'll bring a boombox into town, we'll busk in the city center, people give us change,
Yeah.
money for that, and it felt really good.
Yeah.
Every time I go back to Torryglen, it doesn't matter if I'm on a bus or in the street, if somebody trying to cause trouble with me, I will not pay attention to them.
Yeah.
I'll be like, man, you're wasting your time, and
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And then that became my new place of peace. But then trouble follows where something good is happening.
Yeah.
So when you get like outside teams coming into the city center, trying to disturb that.
Yeah.
When you come in that surrounding, you can't call people black bastard.
Yeah.
You can't say go back to your own country.
Yeah.
They already formed a rebellion because of that.
Yes.
So anybody that came into the city that knew what we were there for knew how to trigger us by calling us black bastards or black this, and
Yeah.
they always break into a fight.
Yeah.
And those moments of fight, that's where it gave what we were doing kind of a bad reputation.
Yeah.
Because there was like, oh, when they hang around there's always fights, but it was not because we hang around. We were looking for a sense of tribe to belong to, and we could not do it without doing that in the city center.
Yeah.
If we don't do it in the city center, we'll go do it in certain areas, but we can't be in numbers in certain areas
Yeah.
because we get attacked.
Yes.
Yeah.
That changed into something else. It built into a new movement. Then we were a new group called the Hoods, HWDZ.
Yeah.
We take the Crips and Blood, red and blue bandana,
Uh-huh.
attached it together,
Yeah.
new rebellion.
Yeah.
We don't want no beef. We are the new. The city falling apart because they followed that movement. little Panthers, ex-Black Panther, they wanted to be part of the hoods because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Led by a couple of Scottish boys that I know that worked in a hip-hop shop.
Yeah.
Because they looked cool,
Yeah.
they saw an idea, they wanted to use it, and then it was good. Everybody was hoods. If you go into town now, it was known that everybody's just hanging around.
Yeah.
Everybody was red and blue.
Amazing.
There was a resistance now into where there was groups from outside the city,
Yeah.
same group of refugees, black boy mix, that wanted to, they had their own resistance. So from Shawbridge, you had the straight up soldiers. From Kingsway Court, you had this MC killers. And all this resistance was forming everywhere. And instead of us, when we come into town and gathering together, we all resisting against each other.
Yeah.
Right.
So now we go and meet up in this place called Trash. And it's like a war zone now. Because now we hating on each other, who's better than.
Yeah.
But dance took myself and some dancers away from the madness.
Yeah. Yeah.
We continued dancing in the streets.
Yeah.
Dancing in the street was the only voice. The African community was not welcoming of the creative art of dance. Soon as I chose dance, I remember I got demonized for it. My Congolese community, it was talked about in church.
Yeah.
Pastor would say stuff about it.
Yeah.
I dance in the streets. I come from a very popular family from Congo. My father is very wealthy. They could not miss upon. If you ask them who my father is, they'll know what time it is.
Yeah.
But in here, I was wanting to dance in the streets. So what happened is they took where I came from, and then they do the thing where you're in Europe, you're not finding yourself.
Yeah.
Demonize me.
Yes. Yes.
The kid, Rudy, the kid in the street dancing, begging for money. Rudy, the trouble kid. Rudy this, Rudy that.
Yeah.
Now, Rudy is trying to find his way, but they made me the topic to trying to say, keep away from Rudy to protect their own kids.
Yeah.
While I was living my life,
Yes.
they should have focused on what their kids was doing.
Yes.
A lot of kids wanted to be outside trying to find the tribe, but it was either you are trying to find yourself or find the tribe, or you getting protected at home, but home didn't know that outside you're a bit of a ninja. And I got demonized for that, and that became traumatic for me.
Yeah.
Because my mom started demonizing me because she wanted to look good in front of the
Yes.
people.
Yes.
I don't understand, like, those back in the years, I don't know why the African people, like African community, thought dancing was a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I got the same thing. I used to dance.
Yeah.
Not as good as I used to. I think I was really good in school.
Yeah.
But now I'm not as good as well. And I remember wanting to participate in music, dance, and drama in school. And my sister used to tell me, if I see you on that stage, yeah, you're going to get spoiled.
Yeah.
I think the demon's using you.
Yeah.
Like she also used to portray the same things, and each time I stepped on stage, she used to get really angry. She used to punish me for going out dancing. And the group of we were a group of girls and boys that we used to dance together, and she just thought like that is a very, very bad influence. I was being influenced by that group of boys, and yet they were just a nice team to work with. Like they're really, really good dancers.
Yes.
And because of that, I look at them right now. We all stopped dancing because of the negative, the negative comments we were getting from the outside world.
Yes.
So I look at them and I'm like, this boy was really, really good.
Yes.
But he's not dancing anymore.
And it's good that you mentioned that. I'm 37 now. Dancing has opened a multitude of access for me to things I can do in this world. I feel like if it wasn't for dancing, I would have ended up like in a one lane where I'm either walking a McDonald's or doing one thing or doing that.
Yeah.
Dancing has told me you are a king, young man. You can be anything you want to be. And as much as there was no belief from my own mom, I remember she laughed when I said, Mom, I want to be a dancer. I just came back from that breakdance workshop. I came back to break, Mom, I want to be a dancer. She said, you, a dancer? start laughing. She start laughing, her and her partner. And then that just brought the fire within me. By the time I get demonized by the community, the street was my place of peace.
Yeah.
Dancing in the street, there's a crowd that forms there. Hundreds, I've got videos. When we dance in the street, the crowd, they're like, what is that?
Yeah.
So we dance more in the street. It became a comfort. By dancing in the street, I didn't even know I'm sending signals out to the community in the city.
Yeah.
This is happening.
Yeah.
Young black boys are hearing about it.
Yeah.
People that didn't feel confident are like, oh.
Yeah.
My missus of today used to travel all the way to Glasgow 17 years ago just to watch this black boy dancing in the street. She used to watch, and I didn't even know her.
Yeah.
I would go dance in the street with my boombox 7 to 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Take my boombox, charge it up alone. And at this point, I'm loving dance.
Yeah.
It's not by everybody, it's just me.
Yes.
I go into town, I'll sit my boombox there, I'll get my munchies, I'll sit just by myself.
Yeah.
And I'll wait until I'll talk to the sun.
Yeah.
It's windy, cloudy. I say, listen, son, I'm about to dance.
That's some,
you need
some
to clear
African shit.
Open that cloud.
That's some
Open
African
that
shit
cloud.
right there.
Open that cloud for me. I'm
Yeah.
about to shut it
Yeah.
down. I've got energy. I'll talk to the sun.
No rains
And
today.
before I even think about it, this
But
sky is
imagine
like-
dancing in rain though.
I have danced in the
Imagine
rain.
dancing in rain. That is really cool.
It's cool,
The
but not
sky
in
is
Glasgow.
open.
It is still cool because actually the rain here hits differently. It's not like the African rain.
Yes,
The
yeah,
African rain
Yeah.
will shower you in
African
this somewhere.
rain,
But
yeah.
not this one. I can walk in this rain, but I
Yes.
can't walk in African
Oh,
rain.
Yeah,
yeah,
true,
that's
true.
So-
true. That's
We,
very
we've danced in rain. We even done an audition, me and my crew, with a show called Move Like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
They came to audition us in town,
Yeah.
and then they brought their cameras.
Yes.
The producer did not believe what he was seeing on the camera. Asian boy, black boy dancing in Glasgow like this. Nah, this is not Glasgow. He came himself
Oh,
just to find us in Glasgow
Yeah.
with the audition in the street with big cameras
Yeah.
for Move Like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And then it started raining. It started
That-
raining. They
that
want to
would
cover
be
us,
cool.
and we took our top off.
Yeah,
because
I'm
we could
telling
do,
you that
we do
would-
this style called crump,
Yeah.
where you go angry and
Yeah.
Yeah.
we took our tops off and we were rapping on the floor.
I'm telling you, I can imagine
These
that
guys-
dancing
That's
rain.
interesting.
It was like Glasgow is happening, and it's a show we did. We got live on TV, but we never went further. We messed up the dance on the TV. It was like a mistake. It was by the experience. But growing up with that, we start to make noise in the streets,
Yeah.
and then that's when the gigs start to come in. Can you perform in our birthday party? Can you perform here? Can you perform there? Can you perform? And we start performing and performing and performing. The more we start performing, One Blood dance crews start to get a reputation. And from performing in the street, one thing I wasn't aware with is the resistance that was created from the get-go.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of the power that came with me dancing in the streets. I was unaware that people were following that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to dance.
Yeah.
So I met this Scottish guy that used to work back then in the Spirit Aid, which is a charity. He was like, I need to work with these guys. And I started working with him as a manager. And then he started to manage One Blood. And he used to tell me exactly what I needed to hear.
Yeah.
You're amazing. You're gonna do this. You are Mardi Gras. You are hip hop revival. You can. And I was like, yeah, I can do that. And one thing I was good at is gathering people. So you tell me go and gather. And he started a charity or community interest company with the government saying he's helping young asylum seekers and that.
Yeah.
You get funding for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So in my 2-3 years with him, while I'm dancing, bringing people into space and then going out in the street regularly, I don't have like a routine. I just have dance.
Yeah.
I didn't care what came with it. For me, it was boombox, street, dance, shut it down, get paid, perform, get paid, keep performing. But he had another plan. So my experience with them is 2 years. I did amazing performances. First, because I had a manager.
Yeah.
I could guarantee you 1,000 performances straight 1 year with that guy. Celtic Park, Rangers, Motherwell Park, all the big stadiums I've performed in that. UEFA Cup finals, all the clubs, SECC, Royal Concert Hall, Armadillo, Festival, Tiena Park, Glastonbury. I've done so many performances. I've done Iron Brew musicals, worked with Cadbury Chocolate, Red Bull, just performance after performances after performances. But the downfall was when I performed, I didn't think about payment either. Sometimes you just think about the performance and the buzz about it, and he was ripping on the benefits.
Right.
Till after 3 years working with him, my best friend Gujas, the one I mentioned earlier on, the businessman, he came and visited me one day. He's like, Rudy, I saw that you're doing really well in dancing. I wanted to see where you are. So he came to visit me in my office with this RUD, and then he was like, oh, this is beautiful. So he asked me, what do you do here? I said, I dance, I train, I create, I perform and everything. Oh, that's really good. And he asked me, do you get paid for it? And I was like, I didn't think about it. And he said, all right. I said, you know what? You should come to our gig, Celtic Park. We perform in Celtic Park with Alpha Borage, the keeper. He's making a comeback or something. It's a big party for him. Come. It'll be nice. I said, okay. The next day we have the event. We perform. This is now 3 times we perform in Celtic Park in 1 week. 3 times. We go perform, we get this big VIP, loads of food, drinks, and me and my dancers, young kids, they just like VIP, Celtic Park, no thinking about anything else. So Gujas comes, he arrives at the event and he loves the East Indian, Punjabi, kind, sick. He comes to the event, he meets the organizer. They're both Sikh, Punjab, they hit it off and they say, oh, Gujas, he I'm here for One Blood. He basically introduced himself as One Blood manager. Oh, I like you, could just come in, and let him say. He was so polite to the guy really liked him. And then before the event gets busy, he comes and he gives Gujas a check. He said, this is the check for One Blood. And then the check had big numbers in it, 3,500 grand, 5,500,000 or something like that. 3,500, 3,000 pounds. Gujas said, okay, took that. He brought away to the back, the VIP room where we are. When he walks into that room, I'm doing backflips, I'm on my head, everybody's just jumping. We're hyper, we're gonna go and perform. He calls me, he said, Rudy, come here. And he said, do you know you're getting paid this? And when I looked at that check, I had like a life check, where my life flashed in front of my eyes for like 3 years. And then the first word that came into my head was, oh, rap. He's been playing me for dumb. And from that moment, I realized that I was valued more. I knew what I could bring a lot more to the table. And I was just under the being naive. And that also came from not having direction or instructor. Mine, my story goes from finding a tribe, finding a tribe. No direction, just rebelliousness. And then I had a meeting with Rabbi the next day trying to cry, fake cry, and I'm like, you're the fifth dog. And I cut my relationship with him, and I began my journey with Gujas, the Indian boy, as business partners. He wanted to work with me. He said, what you're doing is amazing. So he got his blessing from his family. He wants to work with Rudy, Hip Hop Revival Entertainment as a business. And then me and them will work as business partner, and we're going to push it further. So at that moment, between 2007 2008, me and Gujas became business partner. And then we launched Hip Hop Revival as a business.
Nice.
The dance classes, Gujas, smart guy. Still good, yo. One day you get to meet him.
We would love to.
The first meeting I had with Gujas, we went meet up 8 a.m. in Costa Coffee, Centino Center. I was like 17, 18 or something. Maybe 17, 18, We had a meeting. And he had a big notepad. He said, okay, Rudy, what are we doing next? What are we doing? And I start spitting all these things. And he was taking notes.
Yeah.
And then by the time we finished, he was like, oh my God. He said, okay, we're going to tackle this first. And that was dance classes first.
Yeah.
And then the dance crew.
Yeah.
We got LA Fitness. We started the One Blood Street dance classes there. We One Blood crew became a brand, and the brand was learn to dance with style, breaking barriers.
Yeah.
And everyone wanted to be part of the movement. Now it was trying to now reverse what we used to do when we were doing hanging around town and everything, trying to give it some type of purpose.
Yes.
And we did that really well.
Yeah.
The numbers were good. Classes were there was no age limit. People came to class. There was kids, adults, and grandpas in the one class. Yeah, they wanted to just.
They want to shake something.
Yeah, they wanted to just dance.
Yes.
See, now it's very structured. When you look at the dancing, it's very structured. Adults with adults, kids in this side, medium in this side. Very structured.
Yeah.
It's not as beautiful it was when grandpa is busting some move, then there's a 6 years old busting some move. It's like, yeah, boy, it's cool. And, and then they high five each other.
Yeah.
The culture.
Yes.
Business became thriving. And we were making good money. And for the young boys that we were, one thing I loved about Gujas, he was so smart and so into business that this could have took a totally different shape. But we became so popular amongst our own community that I still get demonized. Because now I grew up in the streets, nightlife, loads of people feeding off the fact that you can do this, or can be around you and can feed off, I'm your power, this is my man. And Gujas was very civilized and kind and smart, so he didn't spend time over there. So when I would meet up with the people at nighttime or after leaving my business partner, I would hear all these whispers about how I'm better than my business partner. Why you work with this Indian guy? You better than him. Blah, 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 blah. Now I knew that I was good and I was the boss and everything, but I did not have a hold of how that can influence me.
Yes.
Because I still needed direction. This boy was just saving me from trying to direct me. And he warned me, said, bro, if we fall out, it would be because you're listening to too many people. But I could not help it because the too many people was my everyday. He was my structure in the business. So I should have fed into him more, but my daily is them. So one day, I used the street against my business partner. I muscled them out of the business. I'm the boss. We were making good money. And one thing I always like to speak about Gujas is when we run the business, I was still like the way I was with my last manager. Didn't care about the money. But he kept it there. After 7 months work with him, he brought me to his house where he showed me books and all that and put on a bag of cash. 10+ K that we saved up from doing all the things we were doing. It was trustworthy with detail. That money made me go crazy again because I knew that we had money. And with the influence of outside, it did not work. So I became the destruction of what we were building. I muscled them out of the business saying, I'm the boss, da, 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 da. He was like, yeah, but I know I told you like this was gonna happen. And I still did it. And he walked away from the business, leaving the business to me. I'm very good friends with him until today. Like he's mentoring me right now and doing business because he's top businessman in the city. But I have enough humbleness to know that I had messed him up in the past in something he could have built greater than anything. So from then till now, I've always tried to prove a point to him. Because it will be the greatest thing that will happen in my field of working. After you give me the business, I run it down to the ground. I just run it down to the ground. it never took the same shape ever again.
Mm.
I started to reboot. Every 2 years I reboot. Every 3 years I reboot. And I went on a long journey trying to refigure out or find myself. I ended up dancing, teaching for a long time. I got involved into performing. Then I got involved into doing shows with other groups. Then I came back and rebuilding myself again until 2011. I started doing competitions, dance competitions. So I started going compete. When I started competing in dance competitions, it was just about me now. I didn't have to worry about anybody else. So I made more of a reputation for myself. I won some prizes. So I've got like I'm a all-star dancers for some of the dance competitions. So I won first place many times.
Oh, nice.
Duo, so duo partners, 2 of you guys dancing, I go first place for many of it. Crew, I've got first place for many of it. So I've got like high title in hip hop, locking. I've won world locking champion in the World Street Dance Championship. I went against some Spanish dude. It was really good, but I won. So I won World Championship jacket, 500 pound was given to me, and I've made a strong name in the dance competition world, which was the platform that dancers go. So at this point, around 2011 plus, we have now a platform. The community has grown, dance is big. Anybody that was young was a little bit older. So we would take part in these competitions, and it is brought a different side to myself. Then I wanted to recreate my crew and do more work in the dance industry. Before you know it, time went flying past, and then there was a new community born.